The highway system is a complex network of roadways that carries people and goods throughout the country. According to the Transportation Department, vehicle miles traveled, or VMT, in 2021 increased by 11.2% to 3.23 trillion miles. In the U.S., there are over 234 million licensed drivers. At times, millions of drivers are on the roads in addition to millions of pedestrians and bicyclists using the roadways. With this level of travel, it is inevitable for drivers and pedestrians to make mistakes resulting in a crash. That is why it is important to be able to anticipate and learn to cope with the unsafe practices of others. The highway transportation system consists of three major components. People. This consists of several different groups, including the drivers and passengers in the vehicles, pedestrians, construction workers, police officers, emergency personnel, and children at play. Vehicles. Many types of vehicles utilize the HTS, including cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, large commercial trucks, buses, recreational vehicles, motorcycles, mopeds, farm vehicles, emergency vehicles, construction vehicles, bicycles, military vehicles, and pedestrians. Roads. Many types of roads make up the HTS, including interstates, U.S. highways, state highways, county roads, toll roads, and parkways. A driver is one component of the highway system. Drivers have responsibilities to protect themselves and their passengers as well as other drivers, vulnerable road users, and personal property. Safely sharing the roadway is essential for avoiding crashes. The most important factor in the regulation of the highway transportation system is the driver who obeys traffic laws and follows the golden rule of driving to treat others the way you would want to be treated. Motor vehicle travel involves a series of distinct travel movements. The 6 recognizable stages include main movement, transition, distribution, collection, access, and terminations. The driving task depends on drivers receiving and using information correctly. Driving encompasses several discrete and interrelated activities. The components of the driving task fall into 3 levels: control, guidance, and navigation. The driving task may be complex and demanding, and several individual activities may need to be performed simultaneously. Types of roadway users include vehicles. Vulnerable road users, which include pedestrians, bicyclists, motorcyclists, unique vehicles, transit vehicles, and large trucks. Automobiles include all passenger-carrying motor vehicles other than buses. Specifically included are passenger cars, sport utility vehicles, pickup trucks, and recreational vehicles. For many roadways, automobiles are the primary mode of travel and transport the largest portion of road users. As you use the highway transportation system, you will notice a wide variety of vehicles on the roadways. Each of these vehicles has different handling, braking, speed control, and performance capabilities. Another factor in how the vehicle performs is the condition of the vehicle. The equipment it has, the age of the vehicle, and whether regular maintenance has been performed on the vehicle all affect its handling. The drivers of each of these vehicles want safe, rapid, and efficient use of the system. The size and speed of these vehicles sharing the same system can create real problems. All of these factors can affect the way you drive. Understanding the difference in the types of vehicles and how each performs is important to you as a driver. While you may never drive a large commercial truck or a motorcycle, understanding other vehicles' capabilities is as important to you as knowing the traffic laws. Nearly every trip includes a pedestrian portion. Even trips taken by vehicles or transit begin with drivers and passengers walking from their starting point to the vehicle and ending with them walking from the vehicle to their destination. In some areas, walking is a mode frequently used by travelers for the entirety of their trip. Pedestrians should always walk facing traffic, when possible, so it makes it easier for drivers to see them. Always recognize that pedestrians are especially defenseless because they do not have the same protection drivers have in a vehicle. Drivers have a responsibility to take every precaution to avoid hitting pedestrians. Always yield to pedestrians even if they are not in a crosswalk and they are crossing the street where they should not be. Pedestrians who do not drive, especially children, do not know the traffic laws and what a driver can do with a motor vehicle, therefore, they may take more risks and can cause serious problems. Pedestrians are also difficult to see, and drivers have difficulty determining their intentions. Bicycle trips have been steadily increasing in many areas of the country. Recreational bicycling has grown, including long-distance travel in rural areas, and in urban areas, bicycling has become a key mode of transportation from home to work, school, shopping, and entertainment activities. In many cases, the same roadway that serves vehicles can serve bicyclists as well. Bicyclists may not be easily seen in traffic. Drivers must be alert for bicyclists and be extra careful when approaching them. Bicyclists have varying levels of skills. A skillful bicyclist rides predictably. An unskillful bicyclist may swerve unexpectedly. Be ready for any sudden movements with an unskilled bicyclist. Many individuals are turning to bicycles as an alternative method of transportation. Bicycles have the same rights to use public roads as automobiles and must follow the same traffic laws as other vehicles. Traveling by motorcycle is appealing to some people. They are fuel and space efficient and can be fun to ride. However, motorcyclists are more vulnerable to injury than a driver of a larger vehicle if involved in a crash. Research shows that over 2/3 of vehicle/motorcycle collisions are the result of the other driver turning in front of a motorcyclist at an intersection. Motorcycles present a narrow silhouette and are usually much shorter in length than an automobile. The small profile of the motorcycle might make it appear farther away and traveling slower than it is. Motorcyclists are often hidden in a vehicle's blind spot or missed in a quick look due to their smaller size. Also, it is difficult to judge the motorcycle's distance and speed. Its small size also makes it more difficult to spot in traffic than another car. Some motorcyclists take advantage of their small size and maneuverability. They may cut between cars and put themselves in places where drivers cannot see them. The most common transit vehicle that uses the roadway is buses, although light rail transit may share the road or frequently cross roadways. Special consideration must be given in areas of transit stops, recognizing that pedestrians often need to cross the street to access their desired transit stop. Also, there are potential areas of conflict as transit vehicles stop to pick up or drop off passengers or merge into and out of traffic to access these stops. Large trucks are present, in varying volumes, on many roadways. Freeways carry the highest truck volumes and freeways serve long-distance intercity trips. Trucks are larger and less maneuverable than cars. Many communities designate truck routes that are better suited for truck travel. However, fire trucks, garbage trucks, and school buses are typically capable of traveling on residential streets. Because of their size, truck drivers have larger blind spots than passenger car drivers. These zones represent danger areas around trucks where crashes are most likely to occur. Large trucks have these blind spots in the front, back, and sides of the truck.